This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So guys, uh, I'm just a very simple topic that I have. Okay, I was checking some or architecture diagram point of view because it was really difficult to prepare some really good diagrams and flow charts and everything. And then if you're working, let's say with AWS or Azure platform or if any Kubernetes or cluster or pod you are creating, so you have to create a lot of architecture diagrams over there. So I found one really cool Python library and it's open source available, and then you can simply use this particular library in Python and you can design some really cool architectural diagrams with the help of Python. So there is a team, I just forgot their name, yeah, sorry. So you just search for diagram and MinGrammer. Okay, yeah, this one, diagram MinGrammer, and you just go to their GitHub page and it's open source. Their project is still going on and they are very active. Recently they made a lot of changes 19 hours ago, you can see that. So this team, they are saying that okay, they will prepare the diagram for you, for all the architectural diagram for you, and diagram as code. So you have to write the code in Python and they will generate the code. So let's say that okay, diagram, let's this diagram API lets you draw the cloud system architecture in Python code. It was born prototype a new system architecture design without any designing tool. So you don't need to write, especially like POs, especially with automation engineers. They really want to design some, okay, for the POC or some demo, or you want to maintain some conference pages and all those things. So you don't need to use any visual tools over there or any design tools. So this is something really cool. Okay, so they will be keep adding a lot of APIs over there with respect to new major cloud providers like AWS, Azure, GCP, Google Cloud, Kubernetes, Alibaba Cloud, or Oracle Cloud. It also supports on-premise nodes also that I haven't explored much, but whatever I've seen, this is really cool. And they will design the architecture diagram for you. And diagrams currently support 6 major providers like that, or maybe in future they will be giving more and more. But this guy says that okay, they will not work with the Python 2. You have to have Python 3.6 or higher. Please check your Python version first. So if you're having Python 2.7 or 2.x, please uninstall it, or maybe you can install Python 3.6. So that I'm not going to cover how to do that. And after that, what you have to do, you just need to install brew install Gravis. Okay, you have to do that if you're using Mac machine, and if you're using Windows. So for Windows, you have to download. You do one thing. There is an installation guide is available. So you can simply right click on it, go to Quick Start. They have their own website also, and you simply go to their installation process and see what they say that okay, first 3.6 Python you should have. After that, you simply download brew install Gravis, and after that you have to download pip install diagrams. So this is the Python package is available. And for Windows user, you have to download with Chocolatey, and then for with Choco install Gravis, you can do that. For Mac user, you can simply do this. So I'm having Mac machine, so I'll show you how to do that. So for doing this, what I'm going to do that this is my PyCharm. I need one editor, and I'm going to open this file, and I'm going to create a project over here. And let's see my project name I'm giving. Let's see architect diagrams, something like this. You click on create, open in current window only. That's fine. So one project will be created, and I'm using Python 3.7 right now in my system. So the project got created. You can see that, okay, architecture diagram with this. Now I have to go to the terminal and then right click on it. Okay, and simple go to open in terminal. And here I can execute my commands over there. So the first command, they say that, okay, we have to install brew install Gravis. So first I'll check my Python version. So I quickly check it over here. Okay, Python version, it's saying 3.7.7. Okay, then only it will work. It should be greater than 3.6. Now I have to install this brew install Gravis. So GraphViz I have to download, and after that I have to download pip install diagrams. So as an external library that I'm going to install this Graphviz, and once this is done, I have to install pip install diagram. So it will be added as an external library. It's saying yeah, it's perfectly fine. And you just come over here, you check your external library, and those external libraries should be having, okay, all those whatever the external library that you have added, it should be added over here, right? And that's it. You go to your site package and you see that diagram API got added over here. Now they will be having a lot of other Python code or okay, with respect to different APIs. You can simply check it over there. But we are not bothered about all these things. We just bother about that. Okay, yeah, my library got added in this particular project. Now I'll go to this V environment, and then I'll do one thing. I'll create a separate folder over here. So let me create a separate package over here, Python package, my Python package. Let's see, I'm going to create, let's see, a demo diagrams, whatever the package you want to give. Under this particular demo diagram, I'm going to create a Python file. So let's create a Python file, and my Python file is, let's see, sample, okay, .py got created. Now, how to write the code over here? So there are multiple examples they have given. So I'm just going to copy paste. So let's see a quick start. Let's see, I'm going to download this, copy this, and sorry, just copy paste. It's saying import couple of things, import diagram from here, import EC2, RDS, and ELB from AWS APIs, from compute database and network APIs, and that's it. You give a diagram name that, okay, what kind of diagram name you want to give. So I simply say that, okay, with diagram web service, I want to give this particular name, show equal to false, ELB, LB, and web and user DB, like that. Okay. So I say that, okay, first create one ELB box, connect with the web, and connect with user database, like that. So it will create a diagram like this. Okay. So how to run it? So I'll do one thing that this demo diagrams, let's open in terminal. You go to this particular, okay, a directory. Let me check the directory. Yeah. And then you simply write Python, run this particular code, my sample.py. It got executed, and then what will happen? It will generate one, okay, .png file in your library only. So you just come over here. Can you see that whatever the name that you have given web service, a .png got created. You open this. Now you see the diagram. Awesome, right? This is what I've told you. It will create one LB load balancer, and load balancer is connected to web, and it's connected to user DB. Load balancer, web service, and user database, like that. It's a very simple diagram that we have created like that. Okay, now let's create some more complex examples they have given. So let's see some more examples. You click on examples, and let's see, I want to generate something like this, that, okay, I have one load balancer, and then I have my group workers. I'll be creating like this: worker 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I have to connect with one event, okay, RDS, that is on AWS cloud. So I'll do one thing. I'll just copy this entire thing, and let me replace this, save it, and let's run it. Now grouped, the diagram name is grouped workers will be created, and let's see it got created or not. So see, you open this. Awesome. This is super awesome, right, guys? Let me just open it again. Oh, it's gone. I'll do one thing. Let me just run it again. Okay, now open this. I think it's not visible over here. Yeah, it's here, right? And you can check physically also in your system. Okay, you can go to this particular directory. So I'll go to this pwd. I'll go to this directory on my folder. Go there and go to folder. Okay, and diagrams, and then here you will see that grouped work.png got created. See, this is the .png file got created. So within a second, you just create it. Tomorrow you want to add some more workers, you can add it. Okay, let's say tomorrow you want to add worker 4, and I want to add one more worker, worker 5, and worker 6. Or what is the name? This is just a name. Okay, you want to create, you simply create it. I simply say that, okay, this is my main load balancer, and connect to RDS events. What kind of event? Let's see, MQTT events, and you simply save it, put a comma. Okay, now run this code with Python. Okay, and I'll go to come over here and I check. See, worker 6 got connected with this MQTT events. Can you see that? See, This is super awesome, right? That you created a architecture diagram for you. Otherwise, such kind of graphics, such kind of really good, their icon specific images you are getting it. So this is something really cool for PO, for all the content, writer and architectures, software architectures who really want to build something like this, or you really want to provide some documentation with the help of all these diagrams and flowcharts. You can simply do that. See, this is the main load balancer. I have connected like that. So this is pretty cool. Okay, let's take some more examples they have given. Now they say that, okay, yeah, let's say this is an example. They have said that, okay, yeah, we have a DNS server on S3, and yeah, so route 53 DNS server is there. Main load balancer will be connected to three services, web 1, 2, and 3. This is your clustered web services that you have created. Then you will create a DB cluster. Under this particular DB cluster, you have a user database, that is your let's see, master database. Under that master database, you have a user DB RO, another database. Both are connected, and so that section is called the cluster database. And then I'll be maintaining one elastic cache, that is mem cache. I'll be using it. Oh, okay. And then I'll be connected like this. So see the programming, it's very simple. First, you have to import all these guys. Whatever the important thing from AWS, you have to import. After that, start with diagram. So diagram, you have to pass whatever the diagram name you want to give. Okay, the file name, show equal to false. I'll tell you what you mean by show equal to false and true. And you simply create two objects, DNS and LB. And then with cluster, you simply say that, okay, these are my service groups. So first I'll create my service group name is services. So this is my service group got created. This is my services. Then you create one DB cluster. So this DB cluster got created. And then you create one more thing, mem cache with Elasticsearch. And the name is mem cache, whatever the name you want to give. So component I have created, how many components? I have created DNS, LB1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once your components are created, you just need to connect them. So how will you connect? I want that, okay, hey, my DNS should be connected to load balancer, DNS to connect to load balancer, then it should be connected to service group, then service group should be connected to DB master. Okay, this particular DB master that you can, okay, you can see that. And then service group should also be connected to mem cache. So mem cache over here, you can simply do that, right? So you can see DB master is equal to this, and DB master RDS user DB RO also interconnected with each other. So like this, you have to follow such certain rules over here, and then that's it. And then you just copy this guy. And this is just an example. I'm not, okay, writing the code in front of you guys. Tomorrow you can enhance the code accordingly, and you simply run it. So let's run it and let's see what kind of the name. It should be clustered web service. You can see that clustered web service got created. It's really cool, right? You can simply come over here and check cluster web service.png got created with the exact configuration that you have given, right? This is just like you must have seen Blue Ocean pipelines in Jenkins. The same thing we have done it over here like that, right? We have to give the stages over there, and then it will automatically convert the Blue Ocean pipeline. Same thing, they are using it. Exactly same thing over here with the proper icon and all those things. You don't need to spend time to download the icons. Okay, alignment and everything will be fixed by these guys. This is pretty awesome, right? Let's take some more examples. Let's see, this is the event processing on AWS. If you have worked upon for the event processing, you have to create a one event processing queue. And this is the event flow cluster that you have created. And with the Kubernetes source, and then event store, and you want to provide some analytics also, you can do that. So I don't want to go into the details, but let's use simple copy paste this guy over here. And let's see, show equal to true if I write. And show equal to true means it will just, the moment you execute, it will pop up. Okay, event processing. The file name will be event processing. Let's run it. So the moment you run it, it will automatically open it. So you can see that. Let me just close this. Let me just close both the things together once again, and let's run it again. So it will automatically show you. It will just open for you automatically. This .png. You add it in your conference page or wiki pages or any pages or Word document or any blog. If you really want to write, you can simply do that like that, right? So this is really cool. Let's take one more example. So let's see, this is message collecting system on GCP. So let's see, this is something really complex. Okay, they have created the source of data, 3 cores they have created. And then this is, I don't know what exactly, 3 cluster they have created source of data. and one publisher also they have created. And the target is that they have configured like this: data flow, data lake, and event driven with serverless, something like this they have created. And some function icon also they have created with the flow, okay, like this flow app engine, like this. So it's up to you guys, you have to understand their libraries first of all. I'm not saying that okay, I've already understood that, but let's see for Kubernetes. In Kubernetes, what we have to do in Kubernetes, you have to create multiple pods. So I've created pod 1 2 3, which is and then pod 3 is where this is pod 3, which is actually connected to with your replica set. And then it's coming from deployment dp and hpa, like this you can do that. So it's up to you how exactly you can do that. And if you notice one thing, that they are taking the APIs from Kubernetes cluster. So they have all the nodes over here. You can pick any of them. Okay, over here you can do that. In fact, you have to read their GitHub documentation also, and you can simply design some really cool stuff over here, right? So let's create one more example. Let's with respect to some more complex example. Let's say this is the stateful architecture on Kubernetes. So I simply copy this and this, save it, run it. I'll make it true so that it will pop up. Yep, see it's pop out this thing. Yep. So within a second you can do that. So it's super cool when you are used to with okay all these diagram, I mean their APIs and everything, you can simply do that. Right guys? So let's run it again. Let me show you what they say that okay up to range 3 they have given. Okay. So one array they have created in this range 3 pod PVC, they have given that. So if you really want to interconnect it within a loop like that, you can simply do that. It's more advanced, okay, architecture they have designed. This is a stateful architecture they have designed like that. So it's up to you what exactly your requirement. They have just given all these, okay, all these different examples you can pick. See, this is something like advanced web service with on-premise. Okay, so you have a different service cluster, then you have a session HA, then database HA, where you have, let's see, Hadoop or Hive you are using, logging, streaming, and then one Spark you are using for analytics point of view, then metric and monitoring, all those things that you are using it with Ingress server that you are using, advanced web service on-prem, okay, premise. So this is the thing that you can use that. And database HA, they are using Postgres SQL over here. So like that, you can simply do that. This is my user and slave, like that. Okay. And this is for your Redis server. Okay. You can do that. One session in replica. What is the name you want to give? You can simply do that, guys. Okay. It's up to you how exactly you can do that. And this is more, a lot of examples they have given like that, right? In fact, if you go to their programming section, so for most of the programming languages, let's see, for Angular, Backbone, Django, or different JavaScript frameworks, some languages like C, C Sharp, Dart, Go, Java, JavaScript, Kotlin, MATLAB, all the things they have given. So this is the Java package they have given. You can import okay things from here, and then you can start designing it. So I haven't explored it much, but let's see. Let me give you one example. So let's go to diagrams, and from the diagram, let's go to programming. So let's say if you really want to do something, you go to framework.py, or let's see here we have, do we have something? Okay, so I think this is the framework. I don't want to go to framework. Let's say I want to go to language.py, and here this is the class where you can use this with Java, right? And java.png file will be given to you. So let's do that. So I'll do one thing. Let me right click on it, go to new, create a file, create a Python file. Let's see, java underscore sample. And here what I'm going to do, that I'm going to, let me just pick some simple application from here. So I'll just, one second, let me just close this. So let's see, I'll just pick that import. Let me just close these two guys. Okay, where is that java sample.py? Now I have to import what? I have to import something, right? So I'll simply say that, okay, import from this particular package. Which package? That you have a diagrams programming language.py. So I simply say that, okay, let me just copy this thing, that import from here. Okay, just copy, and let me, okay, this thing we have to import. What do you want to import? So from the language for this, I want to import, let's see, Java. So I simply say that, okay, yeah, Java, I want to import Java, right? And then I'll pick one, let's see, diagram from the examples, simple diagram. So I'll pick, let's see, something like this. Or, okay, just a second. I just pick one very simple thing. Okay, let's take from here to here. It's simple this. Okay, so import we have already done. And I simply say that, okay, this is a diagram name, which should be Java logo, show equal to true. And forget about direction and use this particular Java over here and give the Java name, let's see, JDK 8 or JDK 1.8. Let's see it is working or not. Save it and run with Java underscore sample. It's saying something that, okay, show equal to true. Okay, 1 second, which is fine. The diagram show equal to true. Okay, it's saying 1 second where the name array diagram is not defined. Oh, okay. Okay, this is with diagram show equal to false. Okay, let's take another example. Let me go to their diagrams. Okay, because I didn't find any good example for Java. So let me just, okay, language import Java, this is fine. Let me just remove show equal to true. This, let it be like this. Now let's, okay, diagram is not defined. Which diagram? Okay. 1 second, we have written wrong. So I'll simply say that, okay, from diagrams.programming.language. So let's see what is the package name. Are we using the right package name? Dot language dot, okay, you import Java, and with Java you simply do it like this. Okay, this and this, perfect. And if I really want to store, let's see, Java is equal to this. Okay, let me check. Okay, diagram is still not defined. Okay, am I missing anything? Okay, let me go to this. Okay, I think I have written one example. Okay,
This conference will now be recorded.
okay, I think, yeah. Let me run it again. Okay, so it's a diagram is not defined. Okay, I got it. So what do you have to do? You have to write that from, I think we have to import diagram also, yeah, from here. Okay, sorry guys, easy. I'm not expert in this. Still I'm exploring. Okay, so now the diagram is defined. Now you can use this diagram dot this. So you have to import diagram from the main, okay, library, that is a diagram library. And let's see the logo is getting generated or not. Okay, now you can see Java 1.8 logo got generated. Okay, so that's the only purpose for this particular video, guys. You can please practice, you can learn. I'm still exploring. Just a couple of days back only I got to know about this API, and I'm pretty much impressed the way they are designing it. So this is pretty cool. Okay, and most of the information is available over here. You can design some really good flow charts and architecture diagrams and the workflows like that. You can programmatically, you can do that, and you can save all these repositories. Okay, save this code in a repository, and whenever it's needed, any changes are needed, you can simple, let's see, one more component got added in the production or in the stage environment, you can simply need to add that particular component and then start using it. So you don't need to create, edit the existing diagrams, okay, the way you should do that in design tools or something like this. So you don't need to do that here. Okay, so that's all for this particular video, guys. I'll share the link of their Git repository and okay, their guide document in the description of the video. Please go there, check it. Let me know if you are really creating some interesting, diagrams out of this. I'm not that good, okay, on all these things because obviously, still for me, it's something new. But if you are doing something like this, please, or please share some other APIs also if you're okay. If you see something like this, if you're seeing over there, please let me know. Definitely, it will be really helpful for all of us. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching this particular video. Thank you.